To my channel. So as you can see, I cut my hair. Yes. I'm so excited about my cut. I love it. It looks great. It's so different and in a good way. I think I'm rocking the whole tapered cut, rocking the whole tapered look, and ultimately I just I feel like a new woman. The reason why I cut my hair is for several reasons. I cut my hair because, one, I had dyed my hair back in July 2018, and during that time, I was like, oh, I want to color my hair, I want to try something different. Essentially, I intended to get highlights, but it didn't come out like that. She dyed like a good amount of my hair. It was like a honey blondish look. It was cute. My roots were dark. It was cute and everything, but I soon began to realize, this is going to be a lot of upkeep, because when you dye your hair, especially as bright as that color, as light as that color, it can become, tedious to upkeep. And if you don't deep condition it, clearly, it's going to get dry. And that's why it got dry and had to break. But the breakage didn't really happen for like maybe a couple months after. But I quickly realized, like, dang, okay, so this is what's happening. I personally like to do the lowest possible methods of hair care. Like, I take care of my hair. My hair grows and it's healthy. It was healthy prior to me dyeing it. But I don't like having to excessively do things to it. And when I dyed it, I had to excessively, watch it and take care of it. I skipped, 2 weeks of not deep conditioning, and it got so dry and nasty, I was shook. And so I was like, okay, fine, this is cool, whatever. I started kind of trying to, then that's when I tried to take care of more. That's when I turned to protective styles. I've had protective styles in the past, but I went back to it. I hadn't had twists for a while, so I tried that out. Then I got bored with it again. And so I tried, doing the whole, I rinsed it a different color. It was like this ginger red cola thing. So many different colors going on and whatever. So I was like, okay, no, I want to cut my hair. I kept saying, I want to cut it. But I was scared to do the whole big chop, I guess you can say, because I was just nervous. It's something that I've always wanted to try, the tapered cut, but I just couldn't build up the ammo to go for it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut, trim, let it grow out, trim, cut, do that, That way I can handle it. It won't be such a big impact or a big shock factor that I cut inches off of my head. But, recently I was just like, nah. I saw this girl on Instagram and she had a taper cut. I was like, she had similar hair types to me, but her curls are a little bit looser. And I was just like, I want this. It's time. If any time to do this, it's now. I'm graduating. Well, I'm graduating now. I'm graduating. And who cares? Let me just do it. Let me see if I like it. It doesn't hurt to try. So I set up one appointment. And then it didn't work out, so I had to cancel it. But this time, it finally worked out. I showed him the picture. He's like, oh, I got you. He said, I got you. And I was got. He surely got me because it looked great. What I asked for is what I received. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like one of those situations where what I ordered and what I got completely different. No, I got what I wanted. And it just felt really good. I was just smiling, looking at myself like, oh, girl, you cute. Look at this. Look at this. And ultimately, though, my point is, is that when you want to do something and you're scared to do it, that's the best time to just jump for it and just try it out and do it, especially when it comes to something like this, like hair, or getting some type of trying something different with your look, or anything that's your physical body that you have control of your body. Your body is your own, so your opinion of yourself and what you should do with yourself ultimately is up to you, and no one's other opinion should matter. And I say that because I felt like I was sitting on not cutting my hair for so long, because not only was I you know, nervous how other people think. They're like, nah, I don't think you look good with short hair. Or no, Crystal, why would you cut your hair? This, that, or next. But also, I was kind of like a length, like, you know, always focusing on length. Like, I want to grow my hair like this long. I want my hair to be grow so long. Kind of taking away the beauty from shortcuts. Like, shortcuts are cute. And there's also like, oh my God, Crystal, you grow your hair so long. Why would you cut it? There's like that stigma that happens that like, there's that, boop, boop. There's that stigma that, you know, if you grow your hair so long, like, it's crazy for you to want to cut it. About the health of your hair. So like, my hair had a lot of dead ends going on with my hair, and it was time to cut off those loose ends and those dead ends. And that's also very symbolic about where I am and what stage I am in my life right now. I'm welcoming the new. I'm cutting out dead ends and dead, you know, situations that no longer serve me, old emotions, old circumstances, old poorly perceived opinions of myself. You know, I'm cutting all that loose, and I'm making a way for a new version of me that the world is ready to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important just to go with your gut and make opinions, or your opinions about yourself is ultimately what matters at the end of the day. But when it's time in this, well, for me at least, I'm in a time of embracing newness and not limiting myself, like I mentioned before. So this what you're seeing here is a version of myself that's been knocking on my inner door for the longest, waiting to bust through, and it feels so right. I feel this feels like me. It feels more like me than I've ever felt. And I know you're like, how can hair do that? But I generally believe, like, especially for, you know, some people at least, your hair journey is very kind of sometimes be very connected to your spiritual journey, or like how you feel about yourself in different phases of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know, yes, you, if you're contemplating something and you're worried about how others are going to feel about you or think about you, they don't matter, boo-boo. Your opinions don't matter. It's about your journey, okay? It's about what you feel, what you want to do, and how you about to take over. And ultimately, and the reason why also people may not agree with you is because you have to remember, people are going to meet you only how far they've met themselves. So if they can't wrap their minds around it, if they can't understand it, that doesn't mean you're wrong. That doesn't mean that your way is the wrong way. It just means that they don't get it, and they have a limited perspective in that area of life, at least, you know. So do you're beautiful, boo. And let me know, like, how has your hair journey affected, you know, your confidence, or where you feel that, you know, your next steps in life, like, how is it correlated? Do you feel like if once you grew your hair out or you cut your hair, vice versa, did it make a difference to how you perceived yourself, how others looked at you? Just let me know. Drop it down below. And remember, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. You know, tell a friend, tell a sister, tell a brother, whatever. And turn that notification button on, because there's more to come. All right. Thanks you for watching. And just remember, you are golden, you are saucy, and you're bossy, and you're flossy. Period.